Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. Today we got a bunch of news. Stuff is happening. We now know. So first of all, on Friday, the 23rd of August, there is going to be a 2x event to summon epic, legendary, and mythical champions from Primal Shards. So we've been speculating about this coming for a while, and it is finally here. We'll come back to that in a second. But also the in-game news. This has just popped up for me as well. So info about this, the Asgard Divide, blah, blah, blah. This is the important stuff here. Number 1, participate in a Loki chase to recruit Loki. Okay, that's already started, so start getting it. Number 2, recruit Thor Feyhammer via an upcoming fusion event during the Asgard Divide. So Thor confirmed to be the fusion. I'm guessing that fusion starts next week, and they'll probably give us a proper preview of Thor's skills like tomorrow or the next day. What day? So today is Wednesday. Probably Thursday, maybe Friday. I'm guessing we're going to see like the fusion preview for Thor. So stay tuned for that. I'll do a video on that when we've got the full info on him. Number 3, recruit Freya Fateweaver via a dedicated Deck of Fate event and various summon events, including a summon pool, 10x boost, and 15x progressive chance. This is very interesting. Very. So, the Deck of Fate is the best way to get her, by far. Deck of Fate. Now, with a Deck of Fate, remember, you're extremely, extremely unlikely to get lucky and just click all the ones that happen to have every single one of her fragments, because you're going to need to get them all. The Deck of Fate is likely to require you to basically max it out. So that would be my expectation, but that will be by far the most consistent way versus gambling on 15x or 10x chances or a summon pool. So save your shards for Deck of Fate. Probably like 20 Sacreds, 100 Void Shards, I don't know, 200 Ancients. I'd be expecting those rough sort of numbers to get her guaranteed. But that's interesting. The Summon Pool event, I'm curious. I see there's a Summon Pool also for Odin. So I wonder if maybe the other regular Asgard champions might be in a Summon Pool with Odin as the new headliner. That's possible. 10x, I see he's in there as well, 15x. There will be other ways to get Freya. I would definitely target Deck of Fate. Like, if I could target any of these, I'm going Deck of Fate. You know, if I'm spending money, I'm going Deck of Fate. I just want to get the guarantee. I don't want to mess around with chances. That's her, though. So she looks like she should be quite obtainable for a lot of people. Odin's going to be the hard one to get. So, recruit Odin via a Champion Chase tournament. That means winning the Champion Chase tournament. So that's like Super Krakens only. Right, especially because he's, you know, a new flashy fancy champion, people will go for it. So yeah, unless you're a Kraken, unless you have literally hundreds, I don't know, like genuinely, I would probably be, rough rule of thumb, I'd probably be saying I want at least $1,000. I'm not even kidding, to be able to get that. So needless to say, I'm not going to do that. Thanks very much. He'll also be there in various summon events though, such as a summon pool and a 10x summon boost. That's kind of interesting. I think it would be worth working out when it comes out how many pulls in a summon pool you would have to do to get... Hang on. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to check this. So basically, because we've got summon pool... Oh, no, it's just over. No, it's not. It's still on. Hey, we're saved. Okay, we still have a summon pool on. I thought it was gone. So it should take, on average, approximately 50 to get the headline champion. Oh, I guess it's 2%, so... Yeah, like roughly 50 pulls to get the headline champion, I think. And if a pull is going to cost you a bit more than $5, so yeah, like hang on. Yeah, if it's 20 for that, so if we divide that by, awkward, hang on, calculator time. Okay, so if it costs 35 prisms to pull and we need about 50 of them, that's 1,750 crystals. If we divide that, let's divide it by 210. Divided by 210, we need to buy 8 of these packs, and if they're costing us, say, 50, oh, it's about $400, yeah. So let's say Odin is in a summon pool, 2% chance. You're looking about $400 or so to get him. Roughly, that's a rough one. That's me just doing a quick bit of maths there. That it could be much worse than that. So. Yeah, that's definitely cheaper, I would say. It's probably a better way to get them because you're going to get other stuff than the Champion Chase tournament. I mean, you get other stuff pulling shards for that as well, but I don't know. Very, very expensive to get Odin, and then a 10x summon boost, probably some sort of void event. Yeah, it could be a 2x voids with 10x Odin. I could see that. That could happen, you know? But yeah, so it's going to be very hard to get Odin. Odin, you're going to have to get really lucky or be definitely a big whale event, big Kraken event. Freya is a lot more doable because you can have just saved up your shards free to play. If you're like late game, you can be saving your shards free to play, and that's actually quite doable. Of course, the summon pool 10x and 15x boosts will be much more so, whale Kraken events if you want to try guaranteed. That's interesting. Yep, and then there's going to be a dedicated tournament. So we do have as well an event which is coming tomorrow. This Asgardian Path. The Asgardian Path. It looks like it's going to have gear and tomes in it. I'm guessing it's going to be pinpoint gear, is my guess. If we jump over to the in-game calendar, we can see some info here. Blah. Earn 6-star legendary artifacts and accessories along with other valuable rewards. You're going to be getting artifacts, accessories, mythical skill tomes, feast, eternal soul essence, legendary skill tome, that sort of stuff. How do we do this Asgardian Path? Summoning souls, getting champions, collecting artifacts and accessories. So summoning souls, summon rush, basically, possibly champion chase, either or, and then dungeon divers, essentially. So you'll do this by, well, farming any of the gear dungeons. You can, of course, farm the new event dungeon. Will do it. Summoning souls is going to be part of it. And then, like we said earlier, the 2x primals is going to be on this weekend as well. For me, I do like to splash out a bit in the 2x primals. I might throw like $50 or so at this. I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll have some fun. I do enjoy whaling out in the primals a little bit personally. That's sort of like the only thing I spend money on now when I'm in the mood to. So that's sort of what's happening. Okay, we've got Loki info. Summon pool's coming to an end. But yeah, like for me as well, I got 35 of these for free from whatever Sand Devil tournament. I'm gonna pull that tomorrow when this path starts. This path is basically instead of a summon event at the weekend. I'm guessing, by the way, this path is likely to be very expensive, and definitely to max it out. This is probably, I would guess, going to be a path where like you pick and choose a few different rewards, but you're probably not going to be getting them all because it's going to be super expensive, but there's going to be a lot of stuff in there. But it could be really good. Like genuinely, that could be fantastic. Like it could be a lot of grinding to get pinpoint gear. It could be a lot of grinding. Check out my guide on this dungeon, by the way. I've got a written guide going out in hellhades.com soon as well, and I did a video on it earlier today. But yeah, like this dungeon will come in. This is on live server now, by the way. It could be kind of tough to get pinpoint gear from it. So if this Asgardian path gives pinpoint gear, it could be kind of nuts. Actually, it could be incredibly good. Yeah, this is my team, which is very simply a seer team. So there we go. So we seer the ads. We hit the boss with Newt. I'm actually using Renegade on the live game now. And the reason for that is very simple, which is that, I didn't want to have to totally re-gear Yumiko or Kaimar or whatever. He's actually killed her. Oh well, that's not too big of a deal. She's already reset everybody. And now we just sort of wait and we get some turns to get some damage in. And the boss will eventually die. And we just keep block buffs up. If Seer procs some extra turns with their A1, we're going to be laughing. I think I have a relentless build on Newt as well, so he can get some extra turns as well. Usually this takes about a minute and a half. Gets quite slowed down by the stuns and whatnot. Find out. But so I'll do a full breakdown of that path tomorrow. Stay tuned. We'll break it down tomorrow. But yeah, for the summoning event and whatnot, I'm going to go hard on the 2x primals. It's 2x mythicals, right? There we go. Yeah, 2x mythicals, epics, and legendaries. It's the best time to pull your primals. I'm going to go hard on the primals. There's a nice little, not a great amulet, but hey, it's an amulet. And yeah, I'm probably going to go hard on the path and farming that dungeon and whatnot. So yeah, anyway, that's the news. Let me know what you think. Are you hyped about these champions? I am definitely going to go for the Freya. I actually haven't tested her myself personally yet. I was underwhelmed by her initially because I was like, this is Elatrion Blade Master with like a cool new passive, but the passive does seem quite good. And we did test it out, by the way. Narcisse does not ignore the passive. So Narcisse will ignore like a Siegfried passive, right? So White King Narcisse will just kill Siegfried. Just kills him. Ignores this. But he does not ignore the Freya passive. Freya passive will happen. And it will keep your nuker alive, which is pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to go for her. She could be quite nifty. And yeah, we'll obviously get Loki and Thor as well. Odin, I'm kind of resigning myself to the fact I'll probably never get him. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.